So I've been thinking about this whole Diddy documentary because it blows my mind that this man literally took two legends from us and altered the course of hip hop. Like I feel like, hip hop as a whole would be in a much more advanced state than where it is now if these two entities would have, lived. And it's crazy that he did that shit out of envy and greed. Like, it blows my mind. And the fact that, Big didn't even want to go to the West Coast. Like, he knew that, they weren't supposed to be on the West Coast at that time. And, this man, Diddy, didn't give a fuck about any of that. He sent that man to his demise. And in my personal opinion, I feel like he did that shit to basically set the stage for him to, take Big out, because I feel like somewhere in his like brain processing, he felt that, Big would be better, off not alive, because he would be more profitable and easier to take advantage of. Like that's what I think personally, and it's confirmed with the fact that, Big didn't want to be in LA, and the fact that, this man canceled his flight, to, the UK to make sure that, he went to the West Coast to like make sure that he was able to, enact his terrible plan. Like that's what I truly feel. And, when it comes to Tupac, I feel like, the fact that Pac was, a hot artist, and not just a hot artist, but, an artist that we could tell was going to be great. Like even with all the songs that he was putting out, like we could just tell that there was something about this artist that just, captivated us all. And it's crazy that, that artist didn't want to work with him. So in his mind, you can imagine what that did to his ego. Like that must have like just killed his ego enough to want to get rid of this man. Not out of like, the fact that, if this man was coming at him or something like that. He did that shit out of envy, like just pure envy. Like, I don't know, like this documentary has really opened my eyes to who Diddy is. Like I've already knew that, he was a piece of shit, but at the end of the day, this just, gave me reason to the way that I was feeling about him, because his vibes have always gave you the fact that he was a sleazy motherfucker. Like there's no way that, you could have looked at who he was and not, you couldn't tell that he was a sleazy motherfucker. Like he just did terrible shit. Even if you didn't even look at the fact that he's drained money from all of his artists and never paid them. Like if you didn't look at those two factors and just like talk to him as an individual, I feel that you would just feel the grimy shit that he has in his soul like rub off on you enough to be like, yeah, that motherfucker's not right. Like I feel that honestly. But I don't know. Tell me what y'all think and we can talk about it. But until then, like I'm very thankful to 50 Cent and Netflix for putting this out, because, out of everything that we see with the censorship and people telling us lies and bullshit, like it feels good to, get the truth. Like it feels good to see the true story behind the shit that we've always believed and thought all of these years. Like it just feels good. I don't know if, this administration is setting that climate, but it feels good to have truth. And that's what this documentary provides. Truth. But please tell me what y'all think and we could talk about it. But until then, yeah, that motherfucker's a grimy piece of shit.